What is up, everybody? Happy whatever today is, right? Because if you want content to be evergreen, you can't say days of the week. So happy whatever day it is. I am so excited to be live today. You might be catching the replay, but right now we're live. And here's a quick tip before I even get into this video. When you do events, when you're at events where you meet a lot of new people, you need to jump on live. To me, those are the moments to get live because all those new people have followed you. You're fresh to the algorithm. There's no greater time than now for them to see your content. So if you can get live within a day of a big open house that you do, or within the day of whatever it is that you're doing where you're around new people that may have requested you to be their friend or follow you, whatever, great time to jump on live. So why are we on here today? Because I spent a lot of time in Vegas talking to people about this topic, right? It's always questions about video. And they're questions that I think, what's up, Justin? They're always questions that I think we know the answer to, but right, we're always throwing things out there to feel validated in the way we already think about it. And so what I wanted to do today is simply this. I wanted to talk about 4 simple tips for doing better videos. 4 simple tips for doing better videos. And so you may know some of this stuff, but ask yourself, do I know it or am I applying it? Because the second part is really what matters. Yay, we know stuff. All right, like it's great if I've read some of these books behind me, but if I'm not applying what I read, what's the point of reading? So it's all about application. And so here we go. And I got something fun at the very end. Oh, I forgot to make a little slide for it. So while I'm in Canva, y'all check this out. All right, I'm in StreamYard, saving another slide. All right, cool. Here we go. So y'all ready? 4 simple tips for doing better video. Number 1 is this: use the moment to your advantage. When I talk to people about video, most of them keep a running list of ideas that they have. So you're in and about your day, an idea hits you, you see a video from somebody else, and you jot it down in a journal, you jot it down on a piece of paper, you type it in a note on your phone, and then you have all the plan of doing it later. But here's what I've noticed. Most of the videos don't get done later because you felt it in that moment. You're excited in that moment, but then all of a sudden you get to the evening, you get to the next morning, you get to the office because you're like, okay, I'm going to do this at my office tomorrow. And now the moment is gone. The moment's gone. And so you're no longer feeling it. It's no longer passionate to you. Like you're not passionate about it now because that moment is so fleeting, right? So we get that idea and then we're like, oh, great. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that on Thursday. I got somebody coming in to film me Thursday. And now on Thursday, you've got to conjure up all of this forced passion. And we can just tell, guys, we can tell the difference between genuine passion and forced passion. And so use the moment to your advantage. The moment you're feeling it, if you're at the gym, bust out a video. Go sit in your car and bust out a video. If you're on a walk, bust out the video. If you're driving somewhere, guys, I've done this before. If I have gotten an idea that I had to use immediately, I have pulled over onto the side of the road. I've pulled into parking lots so I can record a video completely focused on the video. We got to take advantage of the moments. We have to. The second thing, one take no matter what. One take no matter what. Now, please listen to what I'm about to say inside of this absolute that I just gave you. Are there going to be moments when we do it again? Yes. But let that be incredibly rare. Your default is we are pressing through. If the dog barks, I'm going to keep going. If a kid runs in, I'm going to keep going. If I spill my drink, as long as it didn't hit the electronics, I'm going to keep going. Parker peed on me in the middle of a presentation through Zoom to 400 people. I kept going. Now, what are reasons why we should reset? Did like a mic fall down and the audio got bad? Did we lose power? Did the internet go out for a minute? Right? So there are reasons why we should reset, but for most of you guys, you are restarting videos for stupid reasons. And you're restarting videos when you make little tiny errors that your friends will appreciate. Like earlier, I started the video and then I realized, oh my gosh, there's a slide that I didn't put in there yet. And so I just added it while I was still talking. Josh Piss, what's up, bro? Dude, such a savage, man. She just peed all over me. It was hilarious and horrible. Guys, if y'all don't know Josh Pitts, y'all need to go follow this guy. We hung out in Vegas over the weekend, and it was incredible. So, one take no matter what. Be fun. Just let the moment come to you and jump on camera. And here's what I love about one takes is when things begin to go wrong, you get to show people what you're made of by working through those moments. You get to show them what you're made of. And so don't remove all of that. Leave the imperfection because it's the imperfection that typically makes us the most connected to other people. It's powerful. And so one take, no matter what. Number 3, be your real self. Some of y'all have maybe heard me talk about this, but what I am learning and what I truly believe is why most people struggle with video is because you have no idea who the real version of you is. Because around this group of people, you act like this, and around that group of people, you act like that, and around that group of people, you wear those kind of clothes, and around that group of people, right? And like you have spent your whole adult life fitting into different people groups. And so now the time is right for you to jump on video, and you may never articulate it like this, but what your brain is trying to process is, Kyle, which version of us are we doing today? Which version? Is this the PG version? Is this the R-rated version? Is this the honest version? Like, are we being on? You want to get better at video? Be your real self. Be unapologetically you. And last week at a conference, I think I said this for the first time, but I told people it slightly bothers me. Like when I hang out with people that cuss a ton, but then they don't cuss on their videos, it bothers me. It bothers me. Because to me, they're representing two different versions of themselves. And so my question to those people are, why is that version of you okay over there, but it's not okay right here? Why is it okay over there, but it's not okay right here? And so I would challenge you that if you cuss a lot, but you won't cuss on your video, why? Maybe, just maybe, you're feeling a conviction that should cause you to rethink why you're cussing at all. Because if you have this need to be professional, what the crap is that? Like, what are we doing? Your real people are watching the fake version of you going, look at this guy. Right? You're not winning them over because you're showing them a completely different version. One of the things that makes it really easy for me to do video content is because there is only one version of me. There's only one version. I'm the same Kyle doing this video in my office as I was on stage in Vegas 2 days ago, as I was at the parties in Vegas 2 days ago, as I was last night hanging out with my family, as I am sitting in an airport waiting to get on an airplane. Like, I am the same version of Kyle all the time. You call me, you're going to get this version of me. And so it makes it really easy for me to be able to do video because I never have to go and prepare for the version of Kyle that I choose to give you. So be your real self. and be unapologetic. Today, I met with a realtor who has a 7-month-old, and she said, and I told her, I said, hey, I said, Nicole, if your baby cries, that's supposed to happen. He's 7 years old. And so go grab him and let him be in the video with you. And her first thought, Val Miller, what's up, friend? Here's somebody else that you guys need to follow. Man, if y'all aren't following Val, she's unbelievable at all things, but especially marketing. And so go look her up. What's up, friend? Thanks for hanging. Her first question to me, right, when I said, bring your baby on, right? That's real life. She was like, you don't think that's unprofessional? And I said, no. I said, there will be people that think that's unprofessional. And you know what? Those are probably the people you don't want to work with. So let's go ahead and let them know that first, right out of the gate. So you don't even have to get down the road with them for them to see, oh, you brought your baby? Ugh. Like, you want people to know that you are a working mom. You do real estate and you're an incredible mom. And so your baby is a part of what you do. I find that incredible, not unprofessional. But if you will become okay with who you are, you will draw very natural lines in the sand, and you will attract some people, and you will not be attractive to others. And praise God for that, because that keeps a lot of heartache and a lot of struggles out of your life before they ever have a chance to start. And the last thing is this, guys, enjoy it. Enjoy it. If you can't at some point find joy in this, you will never make it. The reason that I have, right, like I've watched my career in this over the last 7 years or so, right? I've watched it go like this, like very slowly up and then level and then up a little bit. Guys, you know why in the last 90 days I can feel this sort of momentum? It's because of how consistent I have been online, perfecting my craft for the last half decade. So if you can't figure out how to enjoy it, you won't make it. You'll get little shots in the arms, and you'll go hard for 3 weeks and then you'll burn out. And you'll go hard for 3 weeks and then your mom will say something and it'll upset you. And then you'll go hard for a couple weeks and then your best friend from college is like, what are you doing on there again? And you'll get insecure about it and you won't get it. So we've got to figure out how to make this enjoyable. Maybe it's not enjoyable to you because of what you're talking about. Maybe it's not enjoyable for you because of the perception you're trying to portray. Maybe it's not enjoyable to you because you've allowed people to talk you out of things that you wanted to do, but you chose not to because what somebody else thought. You have to enjoy it. MG, love you, bro. So, check this out. You want to see how creative I am? When you use the moment to your advantage. When you take one take no matter what. When you take be your real self, and when you take enjoy it. What moment one real and enjoy spell is more? What is the answer to video? It is more. Whatever you're doing, do more. Whatever you're doing, do more. Do more. Keep showing up. There are people in your life talking about you, making you look like $1 million. And then when those people go look you up, it looks like your friends were lying. And then you know what happens? Their friends come back to them and go, hey, I looked up Kyle and it just doesn't look like he does very much. And now you know what your friends feel? Now your friends are embarrassed. And you know how many more times they're going to refer you? 0. But you know what happens? When somebody refers you and you have this unbelievable presence online, and then their friend comes back to them and goes, man, you weren't kidding. I looked up Kyle. Holy cow, that dude's incredible. You know how much more it makes them want to pimp your name out? Because now they're proud to call them call themselves your friend. You are missing the boat if you're overthinking all this stuff. Like, so a real quick test before we finish. If you had something to speak against all four things that I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you robbing yourself of impact? Why are you robbing yourself of a greater income? Why are you robbing your family of a greater life? When this is tried and proven. And I could bring 1,000 people in front of this camera that could tell you their story, but you already have mine. You have a front row seat. Y'all are my people. You have a front row seat to see what I believe God is doing through my life because of my willingness to simply show up. I don't know why I'm holding a hole punch. I just went like this and went, oh gosh, I have a hole punch in my hand. You got to show up. You have to show up. Your family deserves it, and your people want more of you. And so use this video to go do it. Take action. And y'all know this. If I can help you with anything, oh, Deb Bird, here's somebody else you guys need to follow. Man, look at all these influential people that are hanging out today. So many people, Deb and Val and Josh Pitts. If y'all don't know these people, y'all need to know these people because they're incredible. And so go find them online and tell them I sent you. But man, we're at 16 minutes. I've done enough. I have done enough. Nobody wants to hear anybody that long. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging. Go crush the rest of your day. Go record a video that you're going to put out in the morning. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go take this video, send it to my team, and let them rip it up into little pieces of content. Let's go. Bye, guys.